Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your man, Big B, Brian Hanley. Welcome to Steelers Almighty. Look, we are breaking down a couple of cut ups, breakdowns, throws from Aaron Rodgers. A lot of people were concerned, saying he doesn't throw the ball over the middle anymore and he can't throw the ball over the middle anymore. Well, we're going to show you a couple of plays from last season, not 10 years ago, 12 years ago, from last season where Aaron Rodgers is throwing the ball over the middle and looking pretty damn good while doing so. So just want to break that down for you and let everybody know exactly what's going on again. Aaron Rodgers, man, he's the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback. Let's get into this. So lines up here. It appears to be cover two. We're going to see a lot of action and a space right there. You see the safeties already starting to separate. In cover two, we're going to get somebody right down the middle of the field, right in there to make a catch. But look at Aaron Rodgers. Look how he looks off the receiver at the top of the screen and comes back towards the middle. Beautiful. Beautiful throw. Again, just playing quarterback here. Looks left, comes back, right over the linebacker, exactly what you want to do. Boom, right into the pocket. Again, looks left, safety split right down the middle. That is something, ladies and gentlemen, that the Pittsburgh Steelers could not do last season, whether it was Mike Tomlin not allowing it or Arthur Smith not allowing it or quarterbacks just not doing it. You see Rodgers looking left there, comes back, dart right over the middle of the field. And I know people are, well, he's wide open. Well, guys sometimes in cover two, and guys are going to be wide open. That's literally what you're trying to do, you know. And the windows in the National Football League aren't gigantic anyway, but he looks left. You see him coming over. He's got to get it over top. He does. Big play, Aaron Rodgers, man. Big play. Good football play. Here, they're down 10 against Minnesota, and Minnesota had a damn good defense. This one's even better. Now, you see this lineup here. Now, the first thing I want you guys to see is it looks like just regular, it looks like 20 personnel where you're like, what the hell is going on here? Not the case. This right here is Garrett Wilson, okay? Let me circle that again, make sure we're all on the same page. This is Garrett Wilson. This is a tight end. So by alignment, it looks like it's 20 personnel, two backs and no tight ends. Well, in actuality, it's 11 personnel. Again, this is some of the imagination that Arthur Smith is going to need to come up with this year with the Pittsburgh Steelers, putting a wide receiver in the backfield, putting a tight end out wide. And as we roll it here, you see Garrett Wilson running out, puts a lot of stress on the defense. Again, this is cover two. Look where Aaron Rodgers is. Look where this tight end that we circled. Tight end is right here. Coming across, he's going to catch it right in there, ladies and gentlemen, right over top of the linebacker. This is exactly what you are taught to do as a quarterback in cover two. Safeties are going to split. Linebacker can't get deep enough. Throw it over top of his head in front of the safeties. Boom. And there it is. Beautiful. Again, we come back. He gets to the top of the drop. He's decisive. So many times last year, the Steelers quarterbacks are looking and holding and watching. Look, you go back. Aaron Rodgers comes back, drops back, he's ready to throw the football. You see him right here. He's ready to throw it right now. Look where this receiver is. He's here. Aaron Rodgers is throwing the ball right here, ladies and gentlemen. That's quarterback play. And that was something that the Steelers just could not do last year. Just couldn't do it. And there's the catch. It's quarterbacking. Look, Aaron Rodgers can still throw the football. I know that there's the internet trolls are out there. You just got to ignore those people. You just got to ignore them, man. Look at this. This is quarterbacking. He's surveying. He reads it. He sees it. Little play action. But you see what he's looking at the whole time. He's like, yep, this is about to come open, and he throws it. He doesn't wait. He throws it right over top. Again, that's quarterbacking. Aaron Rodgers can make these plays. And that's the thing. There were so many of these plays out there for the Pittsburgh Steelers last year where guys are running free over the middle of the field. The quarterbacks just did not throw the football. They just did not throw it. It was sickening, to be honest with you. Let's take a look here. Aaron Rodgers still can move around. I know everybody has said Aaron Rodgers can't move. He's a statue back there. Well, this doesn't really look like a statue to me. That doesn't look like a statue to me. Now, I'm not saying that it's, he's Justin Fields. He's not Lamar Jackson back there, but you don't have to be. Just get to an open area. You see the open area right here. You see it. That's where it is. Just get there. And he does. He gets there, steps up, and you see Wilson doesn't quit on the play. He hits him back here. Now, they call this out of bounds, but they reversed this call. They did a replay, and he was actually in bounds. Steps up, keeps his eyes downfield. Aaron Rodgers isn't running. I mean, look at all those Buffalo defenders there. He's not running through anybody, but he doesn't have to because he can still throw the football, ladies and gentlemen. He can still throw the football. And again, they called this incomplete, said he was out of bounds. They reversed the call here. I mean, he's doing it. Finds the open area, slides a little to his left, keeps his head downfield, comes back across the middle of the field. I don't know if you guys see that. Just subtleties. Looking left, doesn't throw it, comes back right, gets rid of it. That's quarterback. I mean, he can still do those things. He can still do those things. Here's against us. Steelers, it appears to be cover two. It appears to be cover two. You got your safety here. That's Minka. That's Deshaun Elliott right there. So it appears to be cover two. At the snap, you're going to see Minka's going to drop down into here. We get a bail technique, which it actually ends up being cover three. And Deshaun Elliott filters into the middle of the field. Corners have deep thirds. But there's Rodgers finding the dig route in between Minka and Patrick Queen. Again, drops back, ready to throw the ball, steps up, eyes downfield. Now, he gets a little time by his line, but your line can give you that time. But he also manipulates the pocket and sees where he can get the time. He does. Right in the middle. I mean, that's a rope, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this guy's not lobbing this football here. I mean, that's 25 yards on a line. On a line. Accurate, low, away from anybody. Let's look at it from this angle. Drops back, manipulates the pocket, and just a little rope. I mean, that's good quarterback play. Surfan, he's looking everywhere. Comes back, hits Lazard. Hopefully we can get Lazard on the Steelers and we can make that happen. That's a different conversation for a different day. Again, Aaron Rodgers here against the Dolphins. It's good. Again, good quarterbacking. He can still make these plays. Bad snap. We saw that. Bad snap. Still, again, across the middle, wide open. Now it's a little behind. Steps up. He's really not even stepping up. He's just in traffic. He's just in the pocket. I mean, he's in the pocket, and he looks. How many times did this happen with the Steelers last year? Where the quarterback is in the pocket, doesn't run out of there, and just throws the football over the middle of the field from inside the pocket, and there's traffic around him. I mean, this is a clean pocket, but there's some pressure. There's people around. How many times did a Pittsburgh Steeler quarterback do that last year? I would venture to say less than 5, if that many. And here we have it. It just didn't happen last year. It just didn't happen. In between, right here. I mean, this is a great throw. Again, he's in traffic. I mean, there are people all around, ladies and gentlemen. There's people there, but he stays in there. You know what they teach you to do as a quarterback. He stays in, he's looking down the field, and he finds the open man. And again, this isn't, dinking and dunking 4-yard route or anything. No, this is down the field. See, this is a pocket. I mean, there's people around. There are people around. But he stands in there, he surveys it, makes a good throw. Now, does the receiver have sat down or keep going? Because if he keeps going and he leads them, people are saying about Aaron Rodgers, you know, saying that he's washed. Oh, he's washed. There's plenty of tape out there that Aaron Rodgers is not washed. This is just part of that for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He can still throw the football. He can still get out of his hands quickly. He can still read a defense. I think the Steelers are going to be okay. Matter of fact, better than okay at the quarterback position. And it is going to be better than what it looked like last year, ladies and gentlemen. Just trust me. It is going to look better than what the quarterback play looked like last year. And that's a good thing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Talk to you soon.